Mark my words, if a man feels below you, it will not work. If they see you and they just put you on a higher pedestal, it will inevitably fall apart.
Yeah, women only date men who are superior to them. In the relationship hierarchy, he needs to be superior, otherwise she's going to feel no attraction. Which is strange when you consider that it's men who are consistently shamed by the culture for always thinking in terms of hierarchies.
Because you should feel lower than the woman in order to make her feel better about herself.
Wait, what did you say?
This is a part of this Hollywood Harry Potter magic trick they're pulling on guys. Not that nobody's going to do anything about it, because my audience is guys who already figured this out.
I'm sorry, but I see why black men aren't dating black women anymore.
There really is nothing to be sorry for, but she's talking to the women who are going to attack her for saying this.
The maturity level speaks for itself. Most black women stop maturing at the age of 12.
Most women stop maturing at the age of 12, unless her dad is there to help her through the way. And even then, that not maturing past the age of 12 is a pre-installed program.
And y'all want to be like, oh, we're the most educated. Not no more, boo. Check the stats. Asians are 77% more educated. Whites are 54%. Oh, and then they go, oh, no. We mean within our demographic. We're more educated than the black man.
More educated on what? Stuff the slight man taught you to work in his job that he's now taking away from you?
Listen, 300,000 black women were erased from the workforce in just 90 days. At least that's what the latest job report says from the Bureau of Labor Statistics that said that black women's unemployment was 6% or nearly double that of white workers, and our unemployment rate was the fastest growing out of any group. In April alone, we lost 106,000 jobs, even as the U.S. gained 175,000. Add that to the 518,000 black women that are still missing from the labor force since the pandemic began, and the pattern is clear. This is more than job loss. It is the quiet dismantling of an economic safety net, especially since black women are generally heads of household. Now we're being gutted by diversity rollbacks, biased tech, and coded decision making that cut us first.
Because you damn sure are not educated in the skill of keeping a man around.
I can't keep a man because I ain't no fucking dummy, bitch. I better have that fucking location. I better have your whole family's numbers. You better be in the bed by fucking 8 o'clock. And bitch, let me tell you something. If you don't talk to me at least once every 2 hours, I don't care how fucking busy you are. I know you pick that phone up. I know you go to the fucking bathroom. If you don't text me for more than like 6 hours, bitch, you're done. The program is too fucking strict. I know you pick that phone up. We live in a day and age where that phone get picked up every fucking half hour, 45 minutes. I don't care if you at work or not. I don't give a fuck if your boss is looking at you. I know you touched that fucking phone, so text me. And on top of that, you got an Apple Watch and AirPods XYZ. Bitch, figure it the fuck out. I don't give a shit.
I don't mean sleeping with you. That's not a flex. Women don't think getting a dude to sleep with you is a flex. He stays there. Through y'all ups, through y'all downs, you gonna say something stupid and sideways, and he's still not simping, holding the line, having integrity, not letting you walk all over him, and still staying there. You're not educated on how to keep that guy around.
But they still make more than you.
It's not even about making more than you. It's about having more options than you with less resources.
So it doesn't matter. You can keep your certification to Albies or whatever the hell you're certified for. Nobody gives a damn. But again, that's not true no more. That's actually not true no more. Y'all are not the most educated group. So now what's your argument? But for being just straight B words. Because I'm sitting here and one of my favorite YouTubers posted, not YouTubers, Instagram people, TikTok, I don't know what he is. You know, he's everywhere. But he posted a video about this woman and she was talking about she was waiting on her husband to be a bad guy so she can leave him. And then she goes on to say, actually, women, he don't gotta be a bad guy for him to leave him. If you're just not happy, you should just leave.
You should just leave. Get out of his way because he could do better than you. The problem is he don't believe he can do better than you because society and you, bitch, have done a good job in brainwashing this dude into thinking he's just worthless. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. He believe that bullshit. But you're not, bitch. And the guys on this channel, we know you're not.
I'm like, are y'all serious? And so now I hate him because my algorithm went straight to that. Then I see a black girl in the car crying, talking about how being a wife, she lost herself, and being a wife, you can't be who you are. I'm like, well, who are you? What do you want to do? What can you do in your outside of your marriage that you can't do inside your marriage besides be a 304? That's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. And then those of you black women that are married, you guys are the lowest, you guys have the lowest marriage rate in the world. So for those of you complaining and saying, oh, I don't want to be married no more, girl, you know how rare it actually is to be a black woman and to be married? You know, I'm not saying like, oh, that's like should be your life goals, but to actually achieve it instead of this dumbass education stuff y'all keep talking about. You know what I mean? Y'all need to wake up and see this. You know what I mean? Like, it's like y'all are online crying to us who we really don't care. We just make fun of y'all. That's it. We don't care. You know? So y'all come online. Imagine you're at home and you see your husband online crying, talking about how much he hates you and hate being married to you. You'd be like, why would you do that? And it's the same thing. Why would you come on here and tell us this? Go tell him, or even make the video and just send it secretly to him so he can know how you feel. Why would you come on here and tell us this? It doesn't make any sense. So now that my algorithm's messed up, I'm just like, you black women, the mindset, again, 12 to 14 years old, because why? What do you mean you don't want to be married? And then you got the ones on here like, oh, you can't convince me to have a child. Girl, nobody will have no kids with you.
All right, ready? On the side. All right, ready? You can say thank you.
Well, I didn't know you was a grown man.
No, she didn't. Use a bitch.
See, that couldn't have been me. I would have picked that money up and threw it at the back of her goddamn head. And I don't care that it didn't reach. But she would have knew I threw it, because the wind from that money, she would have felt that shit. And y'all wonder why.
No, they don't wonder why. They need an excuse as to why. They've been attractive since they first started having sex at 15, 16 years old, and nobody wanted to stay with them since then. So the excuse is, oh, they just can't handle the type of stuff that I do. And if he was strong, he would have figured out a way to counter that. Lady, what are you, a wrestling move? I gotta counter some shit dealing with you? Nah.
Nobody likes to be nice to y'all, because y'all just rude for no reason. It does not take much to say thank you. And then you try to be funny and give him some money like he a doorman. Girl, I bet your ass is single as hell.
There's always one hater. Elsa! First of all, Elsa. They're not desperate, okay? They just haven't been loved and appreciated in the way that Australian women can. Okay, Elsa. Secondly, an average woman. Whatever, bitch. I'm fly as fuck, okay? And just because you don't like your own self doesn't mean you have to come over here and hate on me, bitch. But that's okay, because, I mean, you're not really anybody until you have a fan of haters. Because haters, they're still a fan, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay, I'm hot over here. What you gonna do about it? Secondly, shut it, Shanice. Okay? I'm gonna ask for your fucking white-ass opinion.
Joshy, you finally have a day off. We get to spend the day together.
Oh, I work 6 days this week.
Yeah, that's actually ridiculous. Something after brunch, we can probably stop at Marshall's, because you know it's getting a little cold. And then I know we wanted to go ahead and switch the bank accounts over, so we can go ahead and do that. And we still have to finalize everything for Mexico. And then we can probably get ready for Bible study. Good? You okay?
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Now, for all my gentlemen that want to be in relationships, just remember, your time is no longer your free time. It's y'all's time. Look at this man's face of despair, regret, and this is the new term of locked in, the relationship version. Now, some dudes, they wouldn't mind this. You know, they'll be like, all right with it. I've been in 2 long-term relationships, and I've had a couple talking stages throughout my life. And you know what? This is one of the things that I do not miss whenever I think of, you know, maybe I should get into a relationship. You know, and another thing, I work somewhere with a lot of older gentlemen. And you know what? Every single time that they say to me, they say, hey, you married? You got kids? You got a girlfriend? I'll be like, no, and no.
But notice how asking a heterosexual male if you have a female counterpart is always on everybody's minds. Just like asking women, are you married? When are you going to get married? These are women that are asking that woman that, because women always have to deal with the heckler, their own personal heckler that's saying to them, bitch, when are you going to get married? Nobody wants you. Ha ha, you still single. This is who they're explaining to, not to me, not to you in the audience, not to their family, not to other women. They're explaining to this voice in their head why nobody wants to stay around them.
And they be like, oh, thank God, you know, you can do anything that you want. You're free. Stay as long as you can. Right? And it's just, I've had 2 instances that happening to me. I was just like, because it's easy to get out of a relationship, but whenever you're married, a contract is now involved and it's now officially cooked. So make sure that you really, really, really love the person that you're with. But if you are in a contract with them, marriage-wise, and if you have kids with them, it's pretty much a wrap from that point in. But y'all do what y'all want. Me, I'm just gonna do me. If that person does come around, they come around. If they don't, I have my freedom. Man. And ain't nobody gonna come in and disrupt my freedom. Like this ninja's face right here, that's not gonna happen to me. I'm telling you it's not gonna happen to me.